Ich habe eine Stunde lang durchgelernt.
Mhm.
Gestern habe ich das Mittagessen gekocht für meine
Mhm.
Family. Auch haben wir abends Cricket gespielt
Mhm.
und ich habe gestern früh geschlafen.
Geschlafen. Bist du jetzt in Goa?
Sorry?
Bist du jetzt in Goa?
Nein, habe ich in Belgium.
Okay, 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 okay. Toll. Wie ist Goa? Ist es too heiß?
It is sehr gut und toll.
But is das Wetter zu heiß?
You mean to say how is the weather?
Is it too hot? Zu heiß, heiß, na?
Okay. Yes, it is too hot. Yes, it's too hot. Yes.
Und mit wem bist du gereist? Mit wem?
Äh, am Samstag
Nein, ich habe gefragt, nicht
ich,
wann, mit wem? Mit Freunden,
mit
allein?
Freunden, mit
Ah,
Freunden.
okay, okay. Toll, toll, toll. Und Surabhi, was hast du gemacht? Wie war dein Wochenende?
Hallo,
Ja, Surabhi.
ich war krank, so
Mhm.
ich schlafe für lang.
Ich bin, do you want to say you are sleeping right now?
No, I was sick, so I slept for long. Okay, it will
Ich habe
be,
geschlafen. Ich
yeah,
habe
yeah.
geschlafen. Okay. Und geht es dir jetzt besser?
Yeah. Like, please repeat.
Ja, noch einmal bitte.
No,
Geht es dir jetzt besser?
okay.
Geht es dir jetzt besser?
Get ST besser.
Besser, besser. Was ist besser?
Yes.
Gut, besser,
Okay, besser.
better. So, are you better now?
Yeah.
Hmm?
And
Und
if I want to say that I went to doctor, so I'll say is ging Zoom arzt.
Ich ging zum Arzt will come in B1, but usually we do not say ich ging. We instead of that we say ich bin zum Arzt gegangen.
Okay.
Ha. Those ging, kaufte, these forms are a little difficult in daily speech. So instead of that we use participle.
So that will that past participle will come at last.
Correct. Gegangen, gekauft, gemacht, everything
Hmm.
at the last. Okay. Und was hattest du? Hattest du Fieber? Oder
9.
eher, was hattest du?
Uh,
What did you have? Fieber, Halsschmerzen, Kopfschmerzen,
I want to say cold and cough.
Husten. Husten is cough und
Okay.
Erkältung is cold. I will write it in the notes. And let me share the screen as well. Erkältung. Okay. Und was hat der Arzt gesagt? What did he
Your
say?
screen is not visible, I think.
I'm not sharing
Okay.
anything right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
It's still loading. Ja, ich habe gefragt, was hat der Arzt gesagt? Sagen, to say. Okay. What did he say to you? What should you do? Was
Yeah.
willst du machen? Mhm.
To sorry. Shoe. I mean to.
Mhm.
I don't know the word. I want to say that to take rest
Mhm. Okay. You have to say, ich soll mich ausruhen. Let me share it.
und Tee trinken.
Ich soll viel Tee trinken.
Okay.
Okay. So the verb is Sich ausruhen, it means to relax. Okay. Und sollst du auch im Bett bleiben? Sollst du auch im Bett bleiben? Verstehst du?
Sollst du auch im Bett bleiben? Like,
Mhm. Was bedeutet das? Im Bett bleiben.
what should I do? So,
Should you also be in the bed? Like fully
yeah,
rested.
yeah.
So you can say ja, ich soll, then
Im Bett bleiben.
correct. Bett bleiben. Okay, toll. Magesh, wie war dein Wochenende? Was hast du gemacht?
Am Wochenende habe ich Fußball spielen und
Fußball gespielt.
oh ja, gespielt. Und Sonntagmorgen ist, how to say, gefallen.
Did you fall down?
No, to run. What is it?
Gelaufen.
Sorry, gelaufen.
Mhm.
Und,
Was noch?
auch ich war krank
Mhm.
und ich uh, how to say drinking. Mm,
Was hattest du? Hattest du Fieber?
nein, ich habe Kopfschmerzen.
Ich hatte. Passt.
Ja, ich hatte Bauchschmerzen. Nein,
Kauf.
Throatic, what did you
Throatic,
say?
okay. Halsschmerzen.
Okay, Halsschmerzen.
Hals.
Und
Kopf.
der
Mhm.
Arzt sagt, nur grüner Tee trinken
Mhm.
und schlafen.
Ja, okay. Gute Besserung. Gute
Danke.
Besserung. Get well soon. Ja? Okay, toll. Sangeeta, was hast du gemacht?
Am Wochenende habe ich meine Hausaufgaben.
Was?
Okay, sorry, I thought I'm out of the meantime. Am Wochenende habe ich meine Hausaufgaben gemacht und von 9 bis 10 Uhr Tennis gespielt
Mhm.
und und von 6 von 10 bis 11 Uhr geguckt.
Von 10 bis 11, okay, für eine Stunde. Okay. Und
Sorry.
was hast du gekocht?
Yunchen,
Hähnchen. Mhm.
Hähnchen, Biryani.
Toll. Okay. Dann kommt Nitin.
Hmm?
Sorry?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Nitin, next one.
Yeah. What?
Yatin. Mhm.
Yeah. Matlab, I have to answer for was has do.
No, I will ask, was hast du am Wochenende gemacht?
Ich bin in Skino gegangen.
Mhm.
Um, and
Okay. Welchen Film hast du gesehen?
which film? इश what we say मतलब to watch Zain नहीं
Gizayan to watch?
Fenzen but
No,
it's
no.
in Hindi.
Fenzayan is limited to TV.
TV yeah
But you went to Kino, na? So you'll have
हाँ
to say Gizayan.
Zain okay ish Ge- ish aber मार्को गे जेन
Mhm.
फिल्म में मार्को गे जेन
Ich habe den Film Marco gesehen.
Hm.
Und mit wem bist du ins Kino gegangen? Mit wem?
mit wem
Mit Freunden, mit deiner Familie.
हाँ ich habe mit Alice it's alone na
Ich bin mit.
Alice is alone na
What do you? Acha, alone, align.
हाँ okay align align
Ins
align
Kino
ins Kino gehen
gegangen.
hm.
Correct. Correct. Perfect. Okay. Und wie war der Film?
मतलब how was the film na
Correct.
ich bin super
Das heißt, du bist super. Du solltest sagen, der Film ist super.
अच्छा okay
हाँ. Ja, der Film ist gut,
अच्छा
super,
the
toll.
film okay I have to
Okay.
listen check no,
Und
it will I am saying that I was super
yes. Und wie heißt der Schauspieler? Verstehst du? Schauspieler? Actor.
I don't remember his name
Okay. Okay. And wie heißt die Schauspielerin?
it is female actress
Yes, actress, in case you want to talk.
Hmm.
So you can say der Schauspieler heißt and his name. Die
Okay.
Schauspielerin heißt his name.
Mhm.
Another, this is little B1, but all of it's very easy, similar to English. You can
Okay.
also say somebody hat die Hauptrolle gespielt. Do you understand this? What is Hauptstraße? Main Street.
Yeah.
So यहाँ पे like we say ना roller spielen.
मतलब main actor as something like that
हाँ, correct.
Hmm.
To play a role.
Hmm.
Or you can also say this name यहाँ पे spielt Hauptrolle. What's happening? Hauptrolle. Die Hauptrolle. Okay, you can use for literally anything. Like what plays a big role in your life, small role in your life. Just add that.
For
Roller
small?
spiel. Small,
Okay.
huh? You can also say kleiner Roller spielen.
Okay. Klein and small.
If you want to say big role, then you can say große Rolle. Zum Beispiel, let us do all of this. All of you write this this sentence. In meinem Leben, which means in my life, spielt meine Gesundheit eine große Rolle. What do you understand by this?
Rosa is bigger.
Big role. But what is this? Meine Gesundheit is?
Good health.
My health. Yes. Okay. So if you have kids, you can say, maybe Sangeeta, you can say, in meinem Leben spielt mein Sohn eine große Rolle. So he plays a big part. Or something, you know, whatever.
Like water we can also use na
Whatever, depending on you and what is important for you. So in my success, you can say, or whatever you want to say. Okay, anybody wants to give a similar Beispiel? No? Okay. Then we have Shalmali. Was hast du gemacht?
Meine Schwester lebt in Mumbai, so ich bin nach Mumbai gekommen.
Mhm.
And how to say, we celebrated our mom's birthday.
Okay. Wir haben zusammen 10 Geburtstag von unserer Mutter. Anybody knows? Wie sagt man to celebrate?
Feiern.
Feiern. And in the participle zwei, because it is already done. Gefeiert.
Feiern.
Gefeiert. The original verb is feiern. Celebrate. Was noch?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Und hast du auch vielleicht Kuchen gekauft? Kuchen?
Means,
Cake?
what did I give her?
Nein. Hast du auch Kuchen gekauft
Okay,
oder
cake,
gebacken?
cake, biryani,
Okay, toll. Und wie heißt deine Mutter?
Manisha.
Full sentence. Meine Mutter.
Meine Mutter heißt Manisha.
Correct. Und deine Schwester?
Meine Schwester heißt Sharwari.
Okay, great. We are actually going to start with the first chapter, but I got an idea today. Just quickly, I got an idea. Let us talk a little bit about our family members. I will share a deck from my spoken German, so it is going to be new for the old students as well. 1 second. Arjun, you have done something similar where we talked about your family now in even presentations.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, but right now, let us do this. Can you see this? Okay. Now I'll give you a minute. Pick up any person from this list and any from this. Okay. If you want to write, I can give you 5 minutes. If you want to be on spot, no, this is required now. Just say mein Großvater. I can say mein Großvater ke jagah pe uncle, nephew. Okay, let us read this one by one. Arjun, can you read this side entire? Großvater.
Yeah. Großvater, Urgroßvater, Schweingervater, Stiefvater.
Okay. This is not Schwein. Schwieger.
Schwieger. Okay.
Schwein matlab pig.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So, Großvater is
Grandfather.
grandfather. What do you think? What is Urgroßvater?
Great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Correct. Correct. Schwiegervater? Anybody knows? Correct.
Father-in-law.
Correct. Father-in-law. Then we have Stiefvater. That is
Stepfather.
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 Okay. Then next one, Sangeeta, Mann.
Man, uncle, Schwager, Stiefbruder. Man
Yeah.
is husband, uncle is uncle, Schwager is
Sorry. Schwager. Schwager is brother-in-law.
brother-in-law, okay, Schwager. And Stiefbruder is like stepbrother.
Correct. Next one, Nitin, this side.
Sohn, Neffe, cousin, uncle,
Uncle. Zone son, nephew is
nephew,
nephew, correct. Cuisine and then Enkel.
Uncle.
Großvater und, das ist Großvater und das ist sein Enkel, grandson.
Sure. Okay.
Enkelsohn also you can say,
Okay.
but shortcut may we say Enkel.
Hmm.
Okay. Now we'll do this later after this. This is just if you see the opposite, no, the opposite gender of the same words. Acha, this oh, I did not change this. Okay, you work on this. Now you have to just take one person from this list. Okay, and introduce. Okay, for example, I can say mine. Never do I have never? Not yet. Mein Mann, my husband, supposed to. Mein Mann heißt Akshay. Ist 35 Jahre alt. Wohnt in Pune. Ist Animator von Beruf. Sein Hobby ist Malen. Or if he has multiple hobbies, you can say seine Hobbys sind Malen und Bücher lesen. Okay? So just take anyone of your choice. If you don't want to take this, you can also take Bruder, you can also take Vater, Sohn. No? So the same structure will be applied to all the people who are masculine. Okay? You do that and I'll just change this mistake that I made. Niche. I forgot to upload it actually. Just triggering.
We have to write or we have to say?
If you want to write it down, you can also do that. Sure, sir, it should be here. If you do not wish to write, you can also start with the presentation. All right. Should we start or you are writing?
Do I have to say?
Yeah,
Okay.
start then.
Meine Mann heißt
Mein Mann. See,
mine.
बघ, if you say meine Mann, त्याचा अर्थ होतो माझी नवरा. Do you want to
Huh?
say माझी नवरा? No. So we
No.
have to use mein.
Okay, okay. Mein Mann heißt Umesh. Ist 40 Jahre alt. Wohnt in Thane. Ist Ingenieur von Beruf. Sein Hobby ist Autofahren. Sein Hobby sind, okay. Autofahren und Schlafen.
Okay. And not alter. Alt.
Alt.
Okay. Next one, Shalmali. One person.
Just mobile surfing is like handy surfing or what is it?
No, I will say im Internet surfen.
Internet?
Im Internet surfen. Surfen is to search.
Surfen. Okay.
Yeah, Shalmali.
Meine Schwester heißt Sharvari. Sie ist 29 Jahre alt. Sie wohnt in Mumbai. Sie ist, what to say, chef? How to say chef?
Kitchen
Pastry chef.
or okay. I think it is Kyoshin. You can say Kyoshin. Kyoshin. Chef day.
Sie ist Köchin von Beruf. Ihre Hobby ist plane watching को क्या बोलते हैं?
What watching?
Plane watching like
नाही मला नाही कळलं. But she likes to look at the airplanes.
हाँ
Okay. I don't know. I never came across this. Maybe we can say like Flugzeuge sehen or
okay.
that. But I never came across this as a hobby because hobby is
No,
like what we do.
she knows everything about planes. She can guess plane by just watching. She
Wow.
can guess its name and where it is going and is it landing On what gate or
Then,
terminal, etc.
do you want to say observe? Observe, is that the word?
Okay,
Or
but
sehen?
in English we say plain watching. No?
Acha. I never came across this as a hobby, but I'll give
Okay.
you the word for observe. Beobachten, which is to observe. Okay. And conditor and conditorin, it is pastry chef.
Okay.
This is only like normal chef. Cook, fusion. Okay, great. Then Surabhi,
Mein Mann heißt Che Chaudhry. Ist 30 Jahre alt. Wohnt in Deutschland. Ist Ingenieur von Beruf. Sein Hobby ist I don't know. I want to say to watch films.
film sehen, you can
It's a
say.
film sehen.
Correct. Thought. Nitin,
Meine Bruder heißt Deepak Gupta. Ist
mein Bruder.
mein Bruder.
Hm.
Ja. Ist 28 Jahre alt. Wohnt in Washington. Ist Software Engineer bei Microsystems von Beruf. Sein Hobby ist Computerspiele spielen.
Okay. Micro. Okay. जो profession वाला है ना, I think we should change it a little. You can say er arbeitet, arbeitet als, फिर यहाँ पे you can add the profession and then add the company like this.
Okay.
So he works as this at this.
Okay.
That is better. Okay. चल, Agesh.
Mein Vater heißt Hari Kolekar. Ist 55 Jahre alt. Wohnt in Mumbai. Arbeitet als Ingenieur bei Godrej. Seine Hobbys sind Kochen und Lesen.
Yeah, okay. And now the way you are saying 5 is fünf. Now, if you know that there is umlaut now, so we'll have to say like few. We say na a few words, few something. So few, because it is umlaut. So we'll have to say fünf, like this. Okay, say this once again.
55.
Ha, fünfzig. Correct. So in both, doni kade you'll have to add that U sound.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Then we have Arjun.
Yes, mein Großvater ist Satya. Ist 85 Jahre alt. Wohnt in Mangalore. Ist Professor im Ruhestand. Sein Hobby ist Gartenarbeit.
Okay, now you said he is retired now.
Yes,
है ना?
yes.
So we cannot say he is a professor in the retirement. Directly have to say
He's a retired
er hat
professor.
als Professor gearbeitet. Then you
Uh-huh.
can say zurzeit, like at the moment,
Zurzeit.
ist im Ruhestand. Im Ruhestand sein is to be in the retirement set. That is retired. You can also say rent now. Is rent now, which means he is retired now.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, rent now. Retired. Okay. Okay. Great. Now only Shalmali has introduced a female. Okay. Now if anybody wants to do the same, you can also do that. And Shalmali, then you can introduce a male. Okay. Even if you introduce your friend, anybody, that's fine.
What we say housewife?
Hausfrau.
Hausfrau.
House?
Okay.
Frau.
Hausfrau. But don't say a Hausfrau
In
on Beru.
Beru. Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
You told na student and house.
Correct. Yeah. Hausmann, Hausfrau. This we do not use.
I can say for Großmutter.
हाँ ठीक है start.
Okay. Ja, mein Großmutter heißt Uma. Sie ist 80 Jahre alt. Er wohnt in Mangalore. Er ist Hausfrau. Sein Hobby ist Stricken.
Very good. Now what mistake did Arjun make while telling the
That is
fourth one?
sein.
So
It's
you
of
everywhere में
sein
air के लिए
here.
भी आपने same चीज किया.
Hmm?
तो आपने बोला कि my gross motor ना आपसे share
Ah,
alt. फिर आपने बोला air. So it should be Z.
okay. Yes.
Z na? He,
Yeah,
she.
she.
Okay, great. Then we have Surabhi.
Mm, Meine Schwester heißt Megha. Sie ist 9 und sorry, sie ist 29 Jahre alt. Sie wohnt in Mumbai. Sie ist I don't know the term for that profession in German. Human resource professional. So,
HR manager.
aha.
HR is personal lighter. Personal lighter or the lighter in your case because it's a female.
Okay.
Personal lighter. Personal is actually HR, like
Okay.
people. And lighter is a leader. So the ones that leads people's department is HR.
Sie ist Personalleiter von Beruf.
Leiterin. Leiterin.
Leiterin. Ihr Hobby ist das Reisen to travel.
ठीक है. Reisen. Correct.
Nice.
Okay, next one. Shalmali.
Mein Freund heißt Atharva. Er ist 23 Jahre alt. Er wohnt in Pune. Er ist, how to say government servant?
Angestellter, as we say. Let me check. Regierungsangestellter. Regierungs. Let us check. हाँ है ना this ना government
Yes.
employee angestellter. Regierung is government.
Okay. Er ist Regierungsangestellter von Beruf. Sein Hobby ist Schlafen.
Okay, ठीक. Very good. The next one Bhagesh.
Meine Schwester heißt Bhageshri Kolekar. Sie ist 28 Jahre alt. Sie wohnt in Mumbai. Sie ist ein MBA-Studentin. Ihr Hobby ist Überspringen. I
Your
don't know
hobby
if
is
that's right.
Überspringen.
Like skipping.
Rope jump.
Skipping. How do you-
Skipping.
Skipping as in वो skipping. You play the skipping rope and do the tricks. How to?
अच्छा. That I think it is something Springseil or something. Because Überspringen na that means to skip something, like skip a chapter.
Okay. Like Uno skip.
हाँ हाँ Uno वाला to skip something,
Okay.
to pass, and that is what was it? Folkseil something. Springseil. Skipping rope. Springseil. अरे, this let us check. Springseil. Seilhüpfen. You can maybe say this. Or Seilspringen. Seil is rope.
Okay.
Seilspringen. Seilspringen. Rope skipping. Okay, very good. Next one. Who's left now? Sangeeta is left now.
Yeah. Gossiping can be a hobby.
ठीक है. Klatschen, you can say.
Okay.
Trotzdem.
Meine Schwester heißt Surekha. Sie ist 30, vier, 43 Jahre alt. Sie wohnt in Dadar. Tehe Nigungela. I can't see those lines. I have to. Sie ist Lehrerin von Beruf im College. Ähm, seine
Yara.
ist schlafen und kochen und gossiping la.
Trotzdem.
What is it?
Trotzdem.
That.
Trotzdem.
Okay.
Okay. And Sangeeta, you have not written these sentences.
Which?
These.
The down one?
Any. They're similar, only few changes are there. All of you, I'll give you 1 minute. Please write down the sentences because this way you can use it to introduce someone.
Rushi, I have left.
Yeah.
Meine Tante heißt
Acha.
Renu Gupta. Sie ist 33 Jahre alt. Sie wohnt in Hyderabad. Sie ist Lehrerin von Beruf. Ihr Hobby ist Reisen. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, what I mean is that we use the same phrases to talk about ourselves, like ich heiße, ich bin whatever hier sold, ich wohne in, ich komme aus, ich bin von Beruf, mein Hobby ist. The same things you can also use to introduce someone else, but there we have to make the changes. So it is better if you write these, at least the sentences, or to fill in the blanks so that you can do as per the person that you're talking. Okay? Just let me know once all of you have written. Okay, so this way you can also introduce your family members. Okay, Atish, done?
Yeah.
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 Great. So this way, this is a part of my A1 projects that Arjun has already done, where I give them this one project topic. Na, ki, abhi, in the next class, you have to introduce your family members like this. So since our family members can consist of any number of people or any people, na, you never know. So I just added all the possible combinations. So you can just pick up whatever suits you. If you're married, you can talk about Schwiegervater, Schwager, then Schwägerin, Schwiegermutter, Mann. Yeah. So accordingly, you can just pick. All right. Great. Now we're going to start with our this book. Okay. Have you all downloaded the copy?
Yep.
Okay. Physical book or this both will be fine depending on how comfortable you are with the online copy. Okay. Now I'm going to start with A2 course book. Course book. Okay. I write like this or like this, KB. Okay. And when I give page number references, because I use a digital copy, I give reference of the PDF. Okay. I directly give the PDF number. So this may happen that you're referring to a physical copy and you see here at 8. But Rushika has written 10, and I'm not able to understand which this vocabulary or this answer is for which exercise. So always remember, I give it for the page number of PDF. Okay. And the first is whenever there are pictures, I do a lot of Bildbeschreibung, that is to describe the images. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll try to understand this as well. Okay, so we are on capital Eins, and it says, und was machst du? Yeah, what does it mean?
And what are you doing?
What are you doing? What do you do? Both. Okay, so this phrase you can use to ask somebody like their profession, was machst du? Okay, like we say, what do you do? Or you can also call your friend or someone and ask, What are you doing right now?" Okay, so both translation would work here. All right. The first of all, we'll do the Bildbeschreibung. Okay, so this is Bild A. Now just try to give me all the keywords that you can. Anyone or all of you can also give. Yeah, zum Beispiel Mann, Vater, that I can see through this picture. Then don't read this.
Doctor,
Doctor, was noch?
glücklich,
Glücklich, okay.
Spielen.
Spielen, To have fun is Spaß machen. Then what room is this? What room it could be?
Wohnzimmer.
Schlafzimmer,
Okay, Wohnzimmer, Schlafzimmer. Okay, great. And what other relationship could be between these two? Like Vater, doctor, this may be the case, but what other relationships are there?
Uncle,
Schwester,
Schwester,
Bruder.
Bruder.
Onkel,
Hmm.
Onkel
nephew,
und Nichte.
Niffe.
Nichte. Neffe मतलब male, nephew.
अच्छा, okay.
This is niece. हाँ. Onkel und Nichte, Bruder und Schwester. Maybe. Don't know. Then, any other? What about stepfather and stepdaughter? Steve,
Steve Water.
Stiefvater.
Vater und
Steve.
Steve,
Doctor.
Tochter. Correct.
Doc-
Okay, great. All right, now let's read this. Bhagesh, kannst du das vorlesen? Meine Eltern.
Meine Eltern sind schon Rentner und leben auf dem Land. Ich habe einen Bruder und eine Schwester. Mein Bruder ist geschieden und hat eine Tochter. Sie ist total süß. Meine Schwester hat noch keine Kinder. Ich auch nicht, aber in ein paar Jahren möchte ich gern Kinder haben.
Ja. Meine Eltern sind schon Rentner. Arjuns Vater ist Rentner. Was ist Rentner?
Retired.
Retired. My parents are already retired und leben auf dem Land. Was ist das auf dem Land?
maybe countryside,
Correct. To live in a countryside. Okay. Now this word land has two meanings. एक तो वो अपना country, ठीक है, and also countryside, which means village side. Okay, so if you are currently living in a village side, but this is mostly where there are farms. Farmers, they live in countryside. Okay, if you live in a city, you can say ich lebe in der Stadt. In einer Stadt also you can say. In einer Kleinstadt, in einer Großstadt. Okay, big city, small city. Ich habe einen Bruder und eine Schwester. That is,
I have one brother and one sister.
yeah. Okay. And what questions can I ask so that a person will reply this. How do you have siblings? How many siblings do you have? How do we say that? These are my
We
siblings.
feel we feel a Geschwister.
Yes. Okay. Wie viele Geschwister? And after that, do you have? That would be
Haben Sie?
haben Sie, hast du. Hmm? And how will I say, do you have siblings?
Hast du
Hast
Geschwister?
Correct. Hast du Geschwister? Okay. Bhagesh, hast du Geschwister?
Ja, ich habe eine Schwester. Sie ist 28 Jahre alt.
Sehr gut. Then ask this question to Shalmali. First one.
Shalmali, hast du Geschwister?
Ja, ich habe eine Schwester. Sie ist 29 Jahre alt.
Yeah. Now to Sangeeta.
Sangeeta, hast du Geschwister?
Ja, ich habe vielen Geschwister.
Ich habe viele.
Habe viele
Okay. Then, okay. Shalmali now ask this question. How many? Next
Wie
question.
viele Geschwister hast du?
äh, 8 und 9. Oh, 8.
Okay. Okay. Now, how many brothers? Wie viele Brüder?
3.
Hmm. Now, what is the plural form of brother? Anybody knows? Brothers, we want to say now. So we cannot use Bruder. We'll have to say Brüder, plural. Okay, so you will say, ich habe drei Brüder und acht Geschwister. So Schwester का Schwestern.
Western.
Okay, सख्खे ना हे सगळे.
Oh.
Correct. Okay. Now ask the same question to Arjun. First one.
Arjun, hast du Geschwister?
Ja, ich habe eine Schwester. Sie ist
Eine,
eine Schwester. Sie ist 30 Jahre alt.
Und Gebruder? No, Geschwister.
Nein,
no. And how, Arjun, now how will you say, I do not have a brother?
I do not have a brother. Ich habe nicht Bruder.
Nine. How do we negate a noun?
Ich habe keinen Bruder.
Keinen Bruder.
Keinen Bruder. Accusative, na?
Okay. Ah,
If you do not have a sister, you can say, ich habe keine
keine
Schwester.
Schwester.
Schwester. And if you are single, like if you are just the only child, you can say, ich bin Einzelkind. Einzelkind. That is a single child. And then you can say, ich habe keine Geschwister. Which will mean I do not have any Geschwister, siblings. Okay, so there is a difference between Geschwister and Schwester. Geschwister, siblings. Okay, real brothers and sisters. And Schwester is sister. All right. Next one. Mein Bruder ist geschieden. What is that? Geschieden.
Divorced.
Correct. Okay. Geschieden, divorced. And which other familian standard do you all know?
Married.
So, wie sagt man married?
Verheiratet.
Very hard.
Verheiratet.
अच्छा verheiratet.
Verheiratet. Was noch? Anything else do we have? How do we say single?
Angel. Angel.
Single, you can say. Leadish, you can say. Okay. So the question is, wie ist ihr oder dein Familienstand? Marital status. If you're single, you can say, ich bin Single. Ich bin Single. Ich bin ledish. Ich habe keinen Freund. Okay. So the word that we casually use now, Freund, it actually means boyfriend. So if you say I have a friend, so and if you write ich habe einen Freund, that will be incorrect. That will mean that you have a boyfriend. Okay. So if you just want to say I have a friend, like a normal friend, there is another phrase. Let me write it afterwards. Okay. But if you have no girlfriend, no boyfriend, if you are single, you can say ich habe keinen Freund oder ich habe keine Freundin. Now, if you have someone, you can say ich bin verlobt. Anybody knows what is verlobt?
Relationship.
Like in
I
love
am
or
engaged. Engaged.
Engaged.
It is verliebt.
Committed.
Okay.
This is engaged. Fiance type. Na? Ich bin verlobt. Ich bin in einer Beziehung, which means you are in a relationship. Ich habe einen Freund oder ich habe eine Freundin. Okay, depending on your case, you can just take. If you are married, you can say ich bin verheiratet. Okay, ich bin verheiratet. If you now here in our text, it is geschieden. Geschieden separated, divorced. Okay, and this geschieden word, it means legally divorced. Okay, ich bin geschieden. And if your spouse is no more, you can say ich bin verwitwet, which means I am, how do we say this in English? I am
वुमेन तो विडो होता है, मेल
widow.
नहीं होता है.
I think male का widower ना,
हाँ,
widow VER.
yes, widower for the male and widow for the female.
अच्छा, okay.
Yeah.
I thought कि
It is
same.
same. Verwitwet. Okay. These are few more. If you're pregnant, you can say ich bin schwanger, ich habe einen Sohn, eine Tochter. Or if you are like if you want to furthermore go and say I am a single mother, so you can say ich bin alleinerziehende Mutter. If you're a single father, you can say ich bin allein. Allein is alone. Erziehender Vater. Okay. Now let me ask this to Arjun. Arjun, wie ist dein Familienstand?
Ich bin Single.
Sehr gut. Und hast du auch eine Freundin?
Ich habe keinen Freundin.
ठीक, sehr gut. Now ask this to Nitin.
Hallo Nitin, wie heißt Ihr Familienstand?
Ich bin leidisch.
Leadish.
Leadish.
Yeah. Okay. Now to Bhagesh.
Wie ist Ihr
Familien.
Familienstand?
Familienship.
Ich habe keine Freundin. Ich bin jüdisch.
Yeah, sehr gut. Then to Sangeeta.
Hallo Sangeeta, wie ist Ihre Familienstand?
Ich bin verheiratet.
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 Okay. Now to Shalmali.
Shalini, wie ist Ihr Familienstandard?
Ich bin Single.
Yeah,
Ich-
sehr gut. She said, ich bin Single.
Single. Okay.
Yeah. Now to Surabhi.
Ruby, wie ist dein Familienstand? Familienstand?
Ich bin verheiratet.
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 Yeah. Now Surabhi, ask me.
Hallo Rushika, wie ist Ihr Familienstand?
Ich bin auch verheiratet. I'm also married. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is about us. No? Now remember the people that you introduced. Now give a sentence about them. If you have written, you can also write. What will you say? Now, Sharmali, du hast über deine Schwester gesprochen, na? Your sister. So, give a line about her marital status.
G is jingle.
Sie ist Single. Correct. Bhagesh?
Meine Vater ist verheiratet.
Mein Vater. Again,
Okay.
mein.
Yeah.
Madri Baba. So that will pass it to mein Vater. Okay.
Okay.
Nitin?
Uh, Sie, Sie bin Schweveng,
Uh,
got pregnant.
which,
मतलब
okay. With whom,
Tante,
about whom you are
Tante,
talking?
Tante.
Tante. Sie ist schwanger.
Okay, they is sorry.
Yeah. So being pregnant is not a marital status. This is just additional
अच्छा,
things.
okay, okay.
You can say,
So,
sie ist
then,
verheiratet.
right.
Okay. Now, I am, you are, he, she, it is. Now, we never combine I with is. Do you ever say in English, I is?
Yeah.
So you also have to follow the conjugation. So you cannot say sie bin. You'll have to say sie ist.
Okay. Sie.
Correct. Okay. Next one, Surabhi.
Meine Schwester ist ledisch.
Meine Schwester.
Meine Schwester, sorry.
Okay. And I think Sangeeta.
Mein Mann ist verheiratet.
Verheiratet.
Mein
Okay.
Schwester ist auch verheiratet.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. So the next one is sie ist, mein Bruder ist geschieden und hat eine Tochter. That is,
He is divorced and he has a daughter. He has a daughter.
daughter. Sie ist total süß. Süß?
Fun.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sweet, cute also you can say. Meine Schwester hat noch keine Kinder.
No,
My sister
no kids. She has no kids.
Doesn't
She
have
has
has
no kids. Yeah. No kids. Ich auch nicht, aber in ein paar Jahren. That is, I also do not have, but in few years. Okay, in few years möchte ich gern Kinder haben.
I would like to have kids.
Yeah,
Kids.
I love
Correct.
to have kids.
Yes, I would like to have kids. Okay, next one. Was sehen wir hier? Bild B. Keywords.
Bureau, Chef,
Refund.
Arbeiter,
Okay. Chef,
Bücherregal.
Bücherregal.
Refund.
Item. What do we say this? Customer?
Kundan.
Kunda.
Kundan.
Yeah. Kunda is male customer. Female will be Kundan. And Kundan, plural form. Customers. Okay. And was trägt die Frau? What is she wearing?
Jakob.
Okay, better word. What do we say? Suit. An and then
Anzug.
Anzug. Yeah, Anzug. Okay. Und was hat sie in der Hand? Was ist das?
Puli.
Puli.
Pulli. Yeah. Es gibt auch einige Bücher. Okay, sehr gut. Ja, Surabhi, vorlesen.
sorry.
Consider das vorlesen. Read it.
Ja. Nach der Schule habe ich eine Ausbildung gemacht und jetzt arbeite ich als Bankkauffrau. Ich
Mhm.
habe nette Kollegen und meine Arbeit macht mir Spaß. Aber vielleicht studiere ich auch noch an der Uni mal sehen.
Nach der Schule habe ich eine Ausbildung gemacht. Was ist Ausbildung?
Ausbildung is like where we
Okay.
can go and train like to the like
Vocational
foreigners
training.
vocational training kind of thing.
Correct. A vocational training, a mix of theory and practical both.
Yeah.
Und jetzt, okay. Surabhi, you are saying jets. We have to say your.
Yes, it's like now.
Aha. Jetzt arbeite ich als Bankkauffrau. That is banker,
Okay.
clerk.
Female club.
Correct. Bankkauffrau.
मतलब kauf is a different word or just
Hey, kaufen, na? So what do they sell? Clerks.
okay.
वैसे वो वाले context में.
Okay.
Banker also you can say.
Hmm.
Kauffrau only this if you see it will be seller. Like a businesswoman, seller.
Okay.
But a
हाँ
female
तो
one.
bank is
Kaufman.
bank
A
से
bank.
हाँ तो
Yes, correct.
Hmm.
Let us see. Bank clerk. Banker.
This we can say in for Beruf.
This is a Beru. Yeah.
हाँ मतलब we can say ना just cow frau.
हाँ
We
हाँ.
don't want to reveal
Yeah.
things, then we can say.
You can say sie ist Kauffrau. She's a shopkeeper or she's a seller. She's a business person. Ich habe eine nette Kollegin und meine Arbeit macht mir Spaß. That is
I am having a good colleague,
Nice colleagues
nice
and
colleague
mhm.
in my work.
And I like my work. My work is fun.
Yeah, my work is fun. Yeah,
Hmm.
it is. मतलब I like it. So you can use this phrase. Just replace this meine Arbeit with something. Like you can say for me, okay, Sprachen lernen macht mir Spaß. So this will be
Language learning makes. I like language.
it.
I like to learn
हाँ,
language.
मतलब it is fun for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it is fun for me. Okay. So now you all tell what is fun for you. You can say schwimmen. Like you can say schwimmen macht mir Spaß. It's fun for me. Or anything.
Fun.
Usually. Hmm.
Pardon.
Fahren, reisen. Yeah. Hmm.
Like
tangent
Faran is
mark my
specific for
spas.
driving, no?
Correct. Autofahren, you can say.
Uh,
Radfahren macht mir Spaß. Fahrradfahren macht mir Spaß. Okay. So you
okay.
can start replacing such sentences with the basic A1 wale sentences. Like in A1 we say na, mein Hobby ist. So instead of use this phrase, Reisen macht mir Spaß. So you will also sound native and it's a nice replacement for the typical mein Hobby ist. Okay. Now if you have two things, Reisen und malen, suppose to paint. Now we also have to make changes here. You will have to say machen because we are talking about plural thing. ठीक है? Aber vielleicht, that is perhaps, studiere ich auch noch an der Uni. Mal sehen. This is vielleicht is perhaps, maybe. I will Mal sehen is like in Hindi, how do we say देखना पड़ेगा? Like देखते हैं. No? Let's see. So that is this mal sehen. Mal is actually once. Just the word mal. Like we say einmal, zweimal, dreimal. That is once. Time. Mal sehen, देखेंगे. Let's see. Okay, so she's saying that right now I'm doing this Ausbildung vocational training as Bankkauffrau, but I may go back to full-time study as well. Let's see. Okay. Any of these words match these two pictures? Sprachen, Beruf, Familie, Freizeit, Wohnen. What about the first one? What is the theme here?
Like drei Familie.
Correct. Familie, no? Das ist das Thema. Und zwei, B. Beruf. No, she's talking about her profession. Beruf. Okay. All right. Was sehen wir hier auf dem Bild C?
Water zone.
Ja?
Motor
Was sehen wir?
Zone.
Okay, okay. Eine Familie. You can also say eine kleine Familie.
A small family.
A small family. Okay. Das ist vielleicht die Mutter, der Vater und ihr Sohn. Okay. Ja. Bagesh? No, Bagesh has read, na? Shalmali? Meine Mutter.
Meine Mutter kommt aus Österreich und mein Vater ist in Italien geboren. Ich habe also zwei Muttersprachen und spreche Italienisch und Deutsch fließend. Ich habe auch Englisch und Französisch gelernt, aber Französisch spreche ich nur ein bisschen.
Meine Mutter kommt aus Österreich. That is
Austria.
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 Und mein Vater ist in Italien geboren. That is?
Italy में born हुए हैं.
हाँ. Okay, so the phrase is ich bin the place in geboren. अरे उल्टा किया. Ich bin in place geboren. So ich kann sagen, ich bin in Pune geboren. Okay. And the question is, wo bist du geboren? And this is, if you see, the phrase is completely in participles one.
Because it's past na.
It is past. And plus it is a change in state, na? To be born, to die, these are the change in states. Okay. Arjun, wo bist du geboren? Arjun is not there. Okay, Shalmali, wo bist du geboren?
Ich bin in Pune geboren.
Okay. Mein Vater ist in Italien geboren. Ich habe also zwei Muttersprachen, that is?
Two mother tongue.
Two mother tongues.
Seine Mutter spricht auf Englisch und sein Vater spricht auf Italienisch. Right? Und spreche Italienisch und Deutsch fließend. That is? Fluently. Fluent. Okay. Do you know the word for river? It is Fluss. Okay. And do you know the word to flow? It is fließen. To flow. So actually all of these three are connected with each other. Now, a river flows. Similarly, your language also flows. That is what we call fluent, na? Without any stop, without any hindrance. It is fließend. Okay. Ich habe auch Englisch und Französisch gelernt.
I have also learned English and
French.
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 Aber Französisch spreche ich nur ein bisschen.
Little, matlab,
I speak
थोड़ा
little
सा.
bit
little
French.
bit of
Little
French.
bit. Correct. Okay. Which topic is this?
Sprechen,
Einsprachen.
Sprachen.
Sprachen. Yeah. See. Okay. Next one, Niti. Ich komme aus Basel.
Ich komme aus Basel und lebe jetzt in Zürich. Meine Freundin und ich haben ein Apartment im Stadtzentrum. Wir haben es zusammen renoviert. Es ist klein, aber schön. Uns gefällt das Leben in der Stadt, aber manchmal ist es auch ein bisschen laut und stressig.
Ja. Hm? Ich komme aus Basel. I'm from Basel
Hmm.
und lebe jetzt in Zürich.
Currently, now
Nein,
in Switzerland.
Zürich. Correct.
Zurich.
Meine Freundin und ich haben ein Apartment in Stadtzentrum. That is,
City center.
yes. My girlfriend and I, so it is not my friend and I, na? Some random friend. My girlfriend. So my girlfriend and I, both of us have ein Apartment in Stadtzentrum, in the city center. Wir haben es zusammen renoviert.
We have renovated it, matlab, together.
Together.
Correct. Es ist klein, aber schön.
Small and beautiful.
Correct. Uns gefällt, we like, das Leben in der Stadt, the life in the city. Aber manchmal, however, sometimes, es ist auch ein bisschen laut und stressig.
Loud and stress.
Sometimes it gets loud and stressful.
Stressful. Correct. And which is it?
Wohnen.
Wohnen. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to describe something, like something was stressful, we say stressig. Okay. Did we do this word last time?
In A1 also, yeah. This word.
But what can be stressig? So here he's saying das Leben ist
Sound.
stressig. The
Arbeit.
life is
Arbeit.
Arbeit. Yeah, was noch? You can say Situation. The situation was stressful. The day was stressful. No? But if you want to talk about a person, do we use stressig? Like you want to say, I am stressed. We use gestressed. Okay. So never use ich bin stressig. If you say ki ich bin stressig, that means you are causing the stress. But if you are stressed, like in English also, na, we do not say I am stressful. We say I am stressed, that we add that ed form. Okay. So you can say heute bin ich gestresst. Today I am stressed. Then you can talk about your Situation. Okay. And the last one, Surabhi, did you read? Hast du vorlesen?
Ja.
Yeah. Okay. Sangeeta?
Ich treffe gern meine Freundinnen und Freunde. Dann kochen wir zusammen oder gehen ins Restaurant. Ich mache auch gern Sport. Ich spiele Basketball und ich reite. Meine Eltern haben ein Pferd am Wochenende auf dem Sofa liegen und ein gutes Buch lesen. Das finde ich auch toll.
Yeah. What is the translation?
I like to meet my Freundinnen und friends, girls and boys, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Then kochen wir zusammen. Then we cook together and then or we go to restaurants. Ich mache auch gern Sport. I also like to play the sports. Then ich spiele Basketball und ich reite. I play basketball und ich reite. I don't know this, reite.
Writing is horse riding.
Horse riding, okay. Meine Eltern haben ein Pferd. My uncle has a
Nein, nein. Was ist meine Eltern?
Elton is parents.
My parents have a horse.
What?
Pair is horse, horse, horse.
Horse. Okay. Am Wochenende auf dem Sofa liegen. I stay on sofa.
I just lie down. मतलब ऐसे जैसे हम पढ़ते हैं ना सोफा पे, just we just lie down,
Yeah.
relax.
Und ein gutes Buch lesen and read one good book. Das finde ich auch toll. I find that as like, all good.
Yeah. Okay. So this D und E versus D,
Freizeit.
wohnen. Yeah, and this is B. Correct.
Free time.
Okay. So you can also take some hints from here. Try to expand your Vorstellung, your basic vocabulary. You have the ready-made phrases, you just have to replace it with your information. So right now, Pakish stays in Germany, so he can say, Ich komme aus Indien und lebe jetzt in Deutschland. Then he can describe it more, furthermore. All right, so tomorrow we'll do this listening exercise, familiar, worn, and beruf right side. If you want, you can also do this at home. I hope all of you have downloaded the audios already. And then we'll continue. We have genitive, okay, and we have perfect. Okay, so we'll take the revision of perfect once again. And we have while. Okay, now side by side, you also have to keep on completing the Übungsbuch. Okay, if sometimes I feel ki Übungsbuch mein there is something interesting, I do take from that as well. But in A1, I take everything. I take Übungsbuch, Kursbuch, both, because you are completely new to the language. But in A2 onwards, I give you the responsibility of Übungsbuch. Actually, that is how it is supposed to be in A1 as well. But you're not at all familiarized with the language, so I take everything in A1. A2 onwards, you have to do more of Übungsbuch by yourself. Okay? And after each capital, we'll also do the capital test. Okay, let me show you capital test. Sorry. This is for A1. Okay, so I will upload this test. I have already uploaded all of the set in the drive, of course, but I will send these each PDFs into our group. Okay, so you have to solve it. If you have the ability to solve it here and you can also do that. Just tick, tick, tick. But if not, you can take a printout, solve it, take a photo, and then send me. Agar even that is not possible, then last resort will be to write it down. But in that case also, you'll have to write the entire this, because then I'll have to keep this open and see what answers you have written. Okay. So this is the option. So we will come to this after chapter 1. Okay. Then you have to solve and send it to me. All right. Okay, then das ist alles. Danke. Tschüss. Bis morgen.